What is up, YouTube? We are here for race 8 of the Car of Yesterday Cup Series, and what a race it was at Coca-Cola and at Darlington. Kevin Harvick won it barely. He was just ahead of Kyle Busch while in lap traffic. And your starting lineup is Kevin Harvick on the pole.
Drivers, to your cars.
Denny Hamlin to his outside. Dale Earnhardt Jr. starting in third. Carl Edwards starting in fourth. And Ryan Newman in fifth. We should see some exciting racing action here from Daytona, as it is one of the biggest races on the schedule in the Car of Yesterday Cup Series. It may not be the first race, but it is still one of the most popular races on the schedule. They roll off now. As your Darlington winner starts on the pole. Pace car is in. Harvick brings them down into the tri-oval, and green flag is in the air. Harvick gets us underway. Junior right behind him, giving him a push. He pulls ahead of the 11 of Harvick. You see Kurt Busch moving under the 31, making it 3 wide in that third row. Carl Edwards stuck on the outside. Dale Earnhardt Jr. into second. The super speedway specialist. Actually, I should say the restrictor plate specialist, because he is right behind the 4 of Harvick. Kurt Busch to his inside. As Harvick comes around out of turn number 4, it will be Harvick to lead the first lap. Jimmy Johnson ducks to the inside under the 41. Harvick down to block. And it's Johnson now looking to the inside. Harvick barely makes it in front of the 48. Still leading out at Daytona is the number 4 of Harvick. Casey Mears running up towards the front. He is on that inside lane. Jimmy Johnson right behind the 4 of Harvick. He closes in on Harvick. Johnson has won 2 races this year. Harvick has won 2 races this year. Kevin Harvick to lead lap number 2. With 8 laps to go here at Daytona. As the front 2 have separated from the rest of the field. Casey Mears running in that 3rd place spot, even though it's Kurt Busch right and pulling out in front of him. Dale Earnhardt Jr. stuck on that outside line, as it looks like Jimmy Johnson has made his way around the 4 of Harvick. Could Kurt Busch make it to the front? Casey Mears on the inside with Jeff Gordon right behind him. Johnson still out front as it's Casey Mears in that third place spot. So we will ride on board with the number 20 of Matt Kenseth. Right alongside the 88 of Junior and behind the 24 of Gordon. Paul Menard on his rear. Casey Mears closes in on the front too as Harvick has made his way back around the 48. And Johnson to put that move right back on the 48. Well, on the 4, excuse me. Johnson will clear the 4 off of turn 4. Jimmy Johnson right in front of the 4. It's Casey Mears on that inside line. Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the outside. It's Kurt Busch in front of the 13. Kevin Harvick moves to the inside of the 48. Trying to take back that first place spot, and it's going to be Casey Mears to the inside of Kurt Busch. Mears will take back that third place spot and will look to take the race lead, sticking his nose down there, can't get it there. Completing lap 6. It is Harvick out front once again. Casey Mears alongside the 4. Tries, can't get there as Harvick cleared him right before the corner. Kevin Harvick, your race leader. It's Gordon on that inside line now. So we come around off of turn 4. Casey Mears in that second place spot. Gordon in third. Could we see Jeff Gordon win his first race of the year? Gordon will fall back to Menard. Paul Menard into that third place spot, right behind Mears. And it's Paul Menard to the inside of Mears. Menard will move around the 13 and he will chase down Kevin Harvick. Off of turn 4, the front two will have a huge gap from the rest of the field. Kevin Harvick trying to hold off that 27 car with 2 laps to go. Will Paul Menard be able to make it around the 4 of Harvick? off of turn 4. Harvick trying to hold off Paul Menard. White flag in the air. It's all between Harvick and Menard. Kevin Harvick right in front of the 27 as we will go on board with that number 27 Pittsburgh Paints Chevrolet. We come into turns 3 and 4. Could we see a last lap pass? I don't think so. Off of turn 4, it's Harvick. Kevin Harvick into the trial will win the Daytona 500. Third win of the season for Kevin Harvick as he goes back to back. As he wins Darlington and Daytona. Third win of the year for Stewart-Haas Racing. We will take this race. Kevin Harvick was ahead of Paul Menard by 11 tenths. Dale Earnhardt Jr. third in points, and Johnson in second place in points. Kevin Harvick, your race 8 winner.